Hello my beautiful love goods and welcome back to my channel. So in today's build, I am building a house inspired by this shell that you see here in the world of Evergreen Harbor. So basically, I built a house that looks pretty much exactly like this shell. It was really fun to do it. I was kind of struggling to think of something to build and something to do honestly this day. And so I was just like, looking around the different lots in The Sims 4, just trying to find inspiration. And then I just was looking around this world in this area, just seeing what it looked like because of the NAPs and everything. And then I saw this shell next door to this little lot here, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's a cute house. Like, I don't know why it just spoke to me, but creativity, creative inspiration just hit me out of nowhere, and I decided to give it a try. So yeah, this house is pretty fairly lightly furnished, I would say. I think it's a good balance. I'm actually really proud of this build. Regardless of how boring and simple it is, I actually really enjoyed it. So right now, I just worked on getting the exterior, looking the same. Obviously, it's a painfully simple house. It's super simple, but I honestly find this house to be way more realistic and a lot more accessible for a lot of building styles. So if you want to give this challenge a try, it's not really a challenge to be honest, but if you're struggling to think of something to build, just look at one of the shells and just recreate it. Obviously it's a box, that's the truth, but this looks cute. I'm actually really proud of this house. It was really fun, and I don't know, it's just, I love this style too. Obviously I didn't create that shell. This isn't an idea of mine. This is EA doing this, but it's really cool to just try my hand at something a little different and approaching a build a little bit differently. And this style isn't something that I would have done on my own, which I think is really cool. It's really cool that I found creative inspiration that way. And the cool thing is, all the items that you actually see right there are live edit objects that we have access to. So I was able to pretty much replicate it almost exactly. I will say the colors are just a touch off, of course, just because the quality of the colors and the swatches of the items that I used are obviously a little bit better than the shells, because they have to be. I mean, those are lower poly, they're not as detailed, so it's a little different. But I do think I did do a pretty dang good job recreating it. I really loved using this fence here, and just the landscaping. Obviously the pathway and the driveway that's there on the shell there, I was not able to recreate that 100% exact, because the driveway there was a lot wider than the lot could handle, so it's just a little bit more narrow. But that's the only thing. Everything else I was able to recreate almost perfectly. Yeah, I really enjoyed this. So yeah, here I am just working on the exterior, just placing down this fence. This fence is really nice. It's from Eco Lifestyle, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it in other packs as well. It's really fun to use stuff like this, because we don't have fences like this in the actual build mode. This is just objects that I'm placing down. So it was really nice to see the different things that I could use, and placing down the driveway. That's a hard word for me to say for some reason right now. But you can see it's a little bit off, which I probably could have just made the little path from the driveway to the house a little bit more smaller. I don't know why I was fussing around there. I did originally record this as a live let's build. However, I wasn't really happy with the video itself, and honestly it was going to take a lot of editing to really get it to a manageable length, because it was pushing over 40 minutes and I really didn't want to have a video that long on my channel, to be quite honest, and plus it would have just taken a long time to deal with. So I decided to make it a speed build, but I did make sure that the speed for this video wasn't crazy fast. This is just 3 times speed, which I'm honestly kind of liking this way more. I should have edited this part out, because I was just going around like crazy here, but at least it's more time to talk, I guess. So, but yeah, I'm just placing down the car that is over there, and the hedges and everything. Oh my goodness, the traffic is so loud today. I'm so sorry. It's a Monday, so you know what it is. But yeah, I really liked how this looked out here. I even added a tree to kind of match that one. Just imagine just walking down the street and just seeing 2 houses exactly the same, with the exact same landscaping and the exact same amount of things on the front porch. It would just be very I don't know. I don't think strange is the word, but it would just be something that's like, oh, wow, I don't know if I'm, in the Matrix, or this is just like, I'm seeing double or something. But I don't know. It was really fun to look through all the items in debug and, figure out what was over there. I used that little hanging plant from the live edit objects, as well as these little planter boxes, which I had some time. Like I had a little bit of an issue trying to find them, but I did find them eventually. I've used these a million times and I could never remember where they are. So I just placed them there, and that's honestly kind of it for the exterior. I think I just have to add a few things on the like with windows and the patio and stuff, but yeah, that's kind of it. I was initially just going to end the video there, where I was just like, oh, that's the video, but I thought it would be really fun to just include me furnishing this house as well. I really had fun furnishing this house, I will say, and I'm excited to show you all here in a second. But yeah, this is cute. This is definitely a really good idea if you're like in a building rut and you don't really know what to build. Honestly, there's so much inspiration in the game. Like you just got to look around and just like, there's houses over there in Eco Harbor. I keep saying Eco Harbor. I don't know what it is, but Evergreen Harbor has a lot of really good like simple houses to recreate. So I definitely recommend checking that out. But yeah, there I am showing you the shell, and then here I am going in to do the interior. This is a family home. I decided to make this a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom family home, and basically it's for a couple of parents with either a child or a teen and a toddler. So it's a pretty simple, basic house, but for some reason I really love it. I don't know, it's just yeah, I really love this house. I kept it really simple when it came to like furnishing. I made sure to keep it pretty like not modern, but like fairly like minimal, sort of, contemporary, sort of. It's a weird blend. I feel like it fits in with Evergreen Harbor quite well. Oh my God, I said it right that time. I said Evergreen Harbor, not Eco Harbor. Wow, I'm so proud of myself. But yeah, I was just figuring out the floor plan here, and I decided to use some half walls to separate the kitchen from the rest of the living space. I don't know, I just like this idea of it being like an open plan space, so that it was a little bit more communal, and a little bit more open airy, because there really isn't a lot of windows. I love the house that I live in. I love my location. This town is actually very lovely and just simple and quiet. But this main road, y'all, there's always that one person that has that truck or that car that's kind of on its end of its life, and they're just like, and they don't even try. They don't even try to be quiet. They just zoom by. Anyways, should I just like put up some signs and be like, please, quiet zone, YouTuber here? That would be stupid and very obnoxious. But yeah, anyways, what I was saying, I really liked the idea of like keeping this nice and open in here, because there isn't a lot of windows, and it doesn't really allow for a lot of light. And I think if you sectioned off all these rooms, it'd be very dark and very gross, and yeah, I wouldn't like it myself whatsoever. I also used a lot of Eco Lifestyle. I think I tried to make sure that I only used Eco Lifestyle in base game. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. But thankfully with these shells, for the most part, it looks like the quote unquote assets. I'm saying assets, not necessarily items, because they're not real objects, but the assets and like the visual representation is mostly base game with these shells. So it's easy to recreate them with just the base game. But I was using this, I call it, I'm not going to call it custom content because it's not custom content, but a CC creator made those. That table, dining set, complete thing with the flowers also, that's by Harry here on YouTube. Love Harry. Her creations are incredible. I used some eco lifestyle like furniture here and there. I used some rugs. I love the eco lifestyle rugs. I don't know, they're just really fun, and the curtains are really nice. I obviously used the Better Build Buy mod by Twisted Mexi so that I could access these items a lot easier. However, the couch and the chair there, those are from Debug. Basically, if you want to see them in your catalog, you just type in bb.show hidden objects true, and you'll be able to access all of those. I didn't want to obviously have to move into Sim and cheat and make all that stuff. That's just, yeah. But I placed those, and they look really, really nice in here. It just gives me like this, it gives me the idea that this house was like renovated recently, and they wanted to, it's not like crazy expensive either. It's a pretty basic house in and of itself, but I don't know, I feel like these are way more realistic to play with and to build, and just the overall atmosphere is realistic, but it's a little bit contemporary. It's like, you know, they had a little bit of extra money to renovate this house to make it fairly nice, but you know, it's a simple and basic kind of minimal home, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I hope you guys like this type of video, or hope you all like this type of video. I don't like saying guys because like that just seems stupid. I don't like saying that. I tend to say that sometimes and I just forget. But anyways, yeah, I really enjoy this kind of video. Do let me know if you want to see more builds like this, where it's a little bit more of a prompt almost. Ooh, that's a good one. I might even try that one build generator thing, because I've been struggling to come up with builds that I want to do lately. And whenever I do like come up with an idea halfway through, I'm just like, I get bored. So I need to really change it up with how I'm building things. So I might just work on some building prompts for a bit. I know that there is that random build generator kind of thing that is floating around here on YouTube, but also if there is any like, you know, like prompt things that you all know about, like not necessarily a generator of prompts, but like challenges or something, maybe on the forums or whatever, or Tumblr, do let me know, because that would be a really fun thing to look into. I'm always looking for something fun to do in The Sims, always, because I have put in over like around 4,600 hours into this game. I know. So yeah, I have built a lot, you could say, and I really need to change up what I do, because it can get quite boring, and I get burnt out quite quickly, to be quite honest. I love this kid's bedroom, or it could be a teen's bedroom. I think it's more of a teen bedroom. I used obviously the eco lifestyle, like the crafted bed and desk there. For some reason, I have never used that desk in a build, and I am obsessed with it. I think it's so cool. It's such a unique shape, and just like, it's got some good swatches. It's just, I really, really like it. And I kind of love the color palette in here, where it's like mostly like grays and beiges, but it's got that little touch of green in there too, just to kind of, you know, make it a little bit more colorful. I don't know. It's a nice bedroom. It's pretty small. It's definitely the smaller bedroom of the three. But I had the idea that maybe this room used to be like a work from home office, and then they had a child unexpectedly. So they were like, oh, well, I guess eventually the teenager's going to get this room, but for now, we're kind of trying to figure out where to put things. So the toddler bed's in here, but there's also a desk in here with a computer. So it's like a little bit of a transitional period for these Sims, I guess you could say. But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really sure how to lay out this house. And I felt like it was kind of weird for the toddler, or not the toddler, but the teen to have like access to the balcony and nobody else. I just felt like I was like, wait, that seems a little bit weirdly unfair. But I couldn't put the master bedroom in here. So I wasn't really sure what to do. So I thought this was like a good like alternative for that. But yeah, if you play with this house, my recommendation is to just like renovate the upstairs and just give it a different floor plan. You know, is that realistic? Probably not, but you know, it's The Sims, so it doesn't have to be. So yeah, they could just like renovate it a little bit and fix it up so that, you know, the master bedroom's there, and then the toddler and the kids room is somewhere else. So yeah, but anyways, I'm just finishing up here just by furnishing the upstairs landing, and then the bathroom, of course. But I really love this wallpaper from Eco Lifestyle. I don't even know what it's really called, but it's like a blue wallpaper, but it has like variations of colors in it that keep it from being so solid. And I don't know, I think it really goes well with a lot of different items. Like it's got like a reddish color and like a greenish color, and just yeah, I really love it. I never really fully appreciated it until now, but yeah, all you need to download this house is the base game and Evergreen Lifestyle. What am I trying to say? But all you need is Eco Lifestyle and the base game. But if you do download this house and you just have the base game, you could honestly just give it a little renovation, you know, fix it up with some CC. There's a lot you could do. But yeah, do let me know in the comments down below what you all thought of this build, and give me some, you know, suggestions for like build prompts, all that fun stuff. Basically, just, yeah, anything is there. But anyways, I love you all so much. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay home, stay healthy, stay hydrated. And yeah, that is everything. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware the nargles.